Hi, everybody. A little bit different of a video format today. I do apologize. Don't have it in me to record right now because I'm expecting a phone call from yeah, talking about the Smartypants crowd and the Smartypants things that they want to do to get you to do what they want. Anytime somebody wants to think about politics, the moment the word politics crosses your brain, there is always somebody that's going to what? Going to tell you the truth about what's coming down. See, people will try to present things as an emergency requiring immediate action. Of course it does. Didn't you check out this compilation? These videos I watch to get angry? To get other people angry? Before I continue, let me preface. There's bad stuff coming down the pike. Everybody knows that. There's some really nasty stuff in our societies, here in Western countries anyway. We're pretty dysfunctional. And so everybody out there is predicting some sort of collapse, I guess, or some sort of civic conflict. And, well, okay, there's a right way and a wrong way to approach that reality, if you know what I'm saying. They're raping everybody. They really are. You're talking mass rapes everywhere. You're talking about a singularity of crime. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for it. And you got to do something, bud. Or you're a bad person. Yeah, see, about that. The Smartypants crowd that wants you, dear listener, to do something they want, something probably stupid and dangerous to accomplish their goals, they are turning morality against wisdom. Here's Proverbs chapter 14 in the 16th verse and onward. One who is wise is cautious and turns away from evil, but a fool is reckless and careless. A man of quick temper acts foolishly, and a man of evil devices is hated. You, dear listener, especially, O Christian, you are under no obligations to immediately do something reckless, stupid, and overly hostile just because the man in your ears or on your screen is telling you that you are a bad person if you don't do what they want. Is that what your Christianity is saying? To just lay down and die, huh? Well, I suggest you find a Bible teacher who tells you what I want him to say, or else you should just leave the faith. Yeah, so about that. A lot of these talking heads hate Christianity. You see, whenever they want you to do something that will end up with you having a mugshot and spending some time in the timeout box, well, if you say, I don't want to do that, that would be a sin, well, they start resenting Christianity. They blame Christianity for the failure of their political worldview. Most of the time, because they want you to see this as there is only one single way we're going to get out of this mess, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to insinuate it until you do it, that sort of thing. It's actually because you're an Abrahamic slave to a foreign religion. Don't you know how soon our people are going to be wiped out and you're just sitting there reading your Bible? Case in point. We've all heard things like that a million times if you've been on the right for longer than 5 minutes. Somebody wants you to stop being a Christian, so you start being a patsy and a slave, a sucker to them. But don't worry, some of them are very smart. They're smarter than to just alienate millions and millions of Christians in the world. So some of these smarty pants individuals have wisened up and decided instead of getting people to apostatize, what we need to do is get them to switch denominations. Switching to a denomination that is basically made up and does all the things and says all the things they want their Christianity to say.
You mean me teaching people what Christianity really says? Like the fifth commandment, you shall not murder? Listen, after 5.5 hours with me, you'll understand why that actually means kill your local mailman.
So I think it goes without saying that if anybody on the right should be coming to you saying you need to quote unquote do something, there's an urgency, an emergency, and if you don't do something right now, you're a bad person and you hate your people, or you're not a real Christian, or you should give up Christianity because it's made you too soft, or whatever. If anybody says something like that to you, tell them to buzz off. You don't want anything to do with that. Listen, there are problems going on in society that we on the right have correctly diagnosed. The question, though, is are you going to write a prescription for dynamite or C4 with somebody's cancer? Ah, yes, you have cancer. Let's take the short way out and just blow you up. Some people will call themselves accelerationists, and they'll say that that's a good thing. But that's silly. Accelerationism is nothing more than hating your neighbor and calling it progress. It's deeply unchristian. But I digress. Over the course of this little mini series in Mark His Words, we're going to talk about some of the other techniques that the Smarty Pants people like to use to get you to be a sucker. And
Can I say something?
no, you cannot.
But I have something really important to say.
But we're about to end the video.
No, just let me do it, okay? It's really important.
Fine. What is it?
You're a cuck, and you're a subversive.
Yeah, I guess you'll hear that one a lot too.
You're a genius.